Ought to be there in the morning. Who's stop and looking in me crying? Girls, come and kiss me. Show how you miss me. But get me to the church on time. If I am dancing, roll up the floor. If I am whistling, whoop me out the door. I'm getting married in the morning. Ding dong, the bells are gonna chime. Pick up the rumpus, but don't lose the compass. And get me to the church. Get me to the church. For Pete's sake, get me to the church on time.
Yes, what are we going to do about Maria?
And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. Had trouble turning the page. More rapid than eagles, his couriers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the couriers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof, as I drew in my head and was turning around. Down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod up the chimney, he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Merry Christmas."
I want to give credit where credit is due. I want to thank Kitty Monday for accompanying that storytelling. Her name did not find its way into the program, but like I say, we want to give credit where it needs to be given. Of course, that was Charlie and all the grandkids up there. And believe me, you don't need a noise out on the lawn. If he wears pajamas like that, nobody's going to get any sleep.
One year more, another anniversary, a very special time will be. The special thing is having store. Oh, there's so much more. One year more.
when there is fun for all. Here's a little tip you don't want to miss. All these months are sure to be such fun for us. 1 year to a celebration. Raise your voice, let's cheer and love. Every member needs to come. Every member needs to come. As the party let's get started. It's a party, so please come. Do you plan to celebrate? My face is here, I'm here with you.
1 year